And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Here's Hero. Oladipo on the wing. You're 7 with the ball. Outside Butler. Back to your 7. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
He's perfect from the line this time. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Now here's Oladipo. Adebayo in the post, working on Siakam. The shot by Butler, no good.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Anunoby finds Trent. Siakam, right side. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him, and Miami will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Butler with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Adebayo. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. Outside Anunoby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Hero against Trent. Butler on the wing. Hurdle with the block. And they recover it. Here's Oladipo. Up and in on the layup.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And then Siakam with the jam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Adebayo sets a screen. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot comes out.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
It's Barnes on the wing. On target from range.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Trent against Hero. Outside for Butler. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Trent, the pass to Barnes. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Team foul. Tyler Hero. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Trent. Barnes finds Pirtle. Knocked away. Kicks it out to Siakam. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Kicks it to Hero to halt the run, and the three-pointer goes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Count it. Good. Siakam's got 7.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Oladipo against Anunoby. Clock at 6. And that one drops. He has 6.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
And that's not going to go. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Wrap. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Toronto.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. Just speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Love. Out to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Vincent. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Toronto calls time here. A line change here for Toronto. On defense, the Heat, trailing by 10. Boucher up top. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's Boucher for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Boucher's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Lowry. Back to Vincent. Martin outside. Shot clock at 5. Out to Lowry from behind the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Young. Here he goes. The kick out to Van Vliet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Van Vliet's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grade.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Van Vliet. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Van Vliet with it. Now Oladipo defending. And here's Porter outside. Boucher finds Young. Timeout called. The Raptors.
Start it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Yurtseven, a screen on Anunoby. Out to Oladipo from the high post. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
For 3, Oladipo. And again, the Heat missing. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Hero outside. Uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got 5 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Toronto has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one.
Right here.
Up top, Barnes. Pass to Siakam. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. He's got 9.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First one falls for him.
Team foul. Now at the line.
And Oladipo drops them both. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Anunoby against Oladipo. Right side, Anunoby. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Over Oladipo. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Raptors up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Hero finds Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent's got 4 rebounds now. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Butler. Outside Anunoby. And the shot goes in. Anunoby's got 10 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Heat shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Oladipo outside. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Over to the wing. Adebayo with it. Siakam covering.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Anunoby against Hero. Here's Barnes. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it. Now Oladipo. Outside for Butler. With the drive. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
On the court.
Young against Robinson. Down low. Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Just angry on the rim rocker.
Man, that was felt all throughout this building. For 3, Robinson nails it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 5.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside for Boucher. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 4. Porter finds Van Vliet. Double team on Van Vliet. The kick out to Young. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Doubled by Van Vliet. Outside Robinson. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Count that bucket. He has 7.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
The kick out to Young. Crosses over. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Wow, I love how Thaddeus Young accepts that contact. He's always looking to get himself to the charity stripe.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Lowry, right side. Here's Robinson. And he converts the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Van Vliet against Lowry. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Van Vliet. Young's got his first basket.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Martin outside. The 3 is up. And the Heat, another 3.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Van Vliet against Lowry. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Outside Porter. Off target with the 3. Here's Vincent. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto, now holding a 12-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Caleb Martin out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Vincent in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Barnes. Trent with it. Kicks it out to Siakam. Buries it from three. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Robinson can't hit. Toronto's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Barnes passes to Trent. Now Siakam. Back to Trent. Pass to Anunoby. Trent outside. Now here's Anunoby. Siakam with it. The three. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And they get it back. Anunoby finds Trent. Second chance effort. Siakam outside. They shoot again. No good there. Some solid defense from Martin. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Yurtsevens checked in for Love. Bam Adebayo comes in for Martin. Tyler Heroes checked in for Vincent. And Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Anunoby. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Butler's checked in for Robinson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. And again, Toronto no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Trent. Trent's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes finds Siakam. For 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Butler. Hero outside. Here's your 7. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Siakam against Hero. There's the triple. And it's Siakam again missing. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. Oladipo against Barnes. And here's Butler outside. Goes back up. 3-pointer. Hero. Outside for Butler. Fires for 3. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Well, you can tell that Jimmy Butler absolutely thrives in a strong team environment. There is a chemistry between he and his guys that comes out on the floor in how cohesively this group plays together.
It's Barnes on the wing. Butler covering.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for OG Anunoby.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And so here is Toronto. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. From deep. Toronto the rebound. Trent on the wing. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's his first foul of the game. Adebayo with a steal.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And so he hits both. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Lets the 3 fly. No good there. So no problem for Toronto as they... Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Brunson scanning the floor. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Hero. Passes to Yurtsevin. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And it's Barrett penetrating.
You love that. Just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, and does a nice job on the finish.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy has worked it.
Now here's Brunson. To the paint. Out to Barrett. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
So it's the Knicks now, after the Heat pick up 2.
The defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected, and collect foul shots.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings some physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Now here's Oladipo. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Such a good score on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
Brunson the pass to Randall. And Adebayo sends it back. Oladipo draws the double. Yurtsevin pass to Adebayo. He kicks it to Butler. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
The pass to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Hart the pass to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Out to Barrett. Hero against Hart. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brunson against Oladipo. Brunson kicks to Randall. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brunson with it. No points in the game yet for him. Barrett wide open. He fires. Here's Randall. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Adebayo. The layup off target.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
And here is Hero. After R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Robinson with the block. Randall against Adebayo. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Barrett, poke loose. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Kevin Love, Lowry out there with Vincent. Then there's Caleb Martin, and it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Quickly the pass to Toppin. Here's Grimes, down low, stolen by Robinson. And here we go, fast break, Love's got it. Here's Martin, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Good job from Toppin just completing a play that time through contact.
Outside for Lowry. Toppin with the steal. To the middle. Passes it to Quickly. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Robinson for 3. Miami no good on that time either. The Knicks with the lead.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Miami no good on that time either.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Yeah, the defender.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Times, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Vincent. The layup missed. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
Toppin. Here's Hartenstein. In the corner, it's Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as Quickly, Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. It's just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
Here's the drive. Here's Hartenstein. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Quickly the pass to Hartenstein.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And the second free throw, good. 36 seconds left in the first half. Runs in the pass to Hartenstein. No good there. Now the Heat take it the other way. Hero attacking. Here's Adebayo. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Driving inside. A second chance effort. Here's Hart. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Knicks lead by 2. You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kind.
Thank you, David. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3. New York shooting not great, 40% for the game. Now Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Butler on the way. Defended by Hart. And it's Butler with the jam.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Takes it inside. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Ferocious in his athleticism right there. Oladipo way up high.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Butler, And the call, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for Jeff.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Brunson, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Randall kicks to Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Butler. Barrett. That one wide left.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Double team on Adebayo. He gets that one. Adebayo's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
To the inside. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Adebayo. That one doesn't drop. Randall with some nice D. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle. Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Robinson's got 8 points.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
Quickly with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Love finds Lowry out of bounds. New York takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so it's New York with it. 6-point game. Here's Quickly. Quickly, rebound by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Robinson passes to Vincent. Kicks it out to Love. Stolen. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good quickly.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Grimes passes to Toppin. Over Martin. Fournier in the corner. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Lowry. No good that time. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan Robinson out there with Martin. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. Robinson passes to Vincent. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 6.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Blocking foul called on First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here is Quickly. Beyond the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, it's that guy again, Victor Oladipo, just getting it done. Looks like he's going to have a huge night.
Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Oladipo against Quickly. Oladipo, good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Banked in off the glass. And now a 10-point Miami lead.
Now the defense head on a swivel as Oladipo had him in circles.
Randall with a screen for Quickly. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Barrett against Butler. Robinson with the block. Stolen by Yurtseven. Outside Butler. And there's another one for the Heat. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Heat.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
From past the arc, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by New York. Inside, it's stolen by Adebayo. One-on-one here. Pass to Butler. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Ball's knocked loose. Yurtseven kicks to Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Knicks trail by 10. Randall with a screen for Quickly. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Count the basket. And that's 15 points for Jimmy Butler.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Quickly. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
The coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Oladipo goes in and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And that's what Oladipo needs to do. Put his head down and punish the D.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler has played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
Here's Brunson. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. There's Oladipo. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Miami.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Oladipo.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Kicks it out to Hero. And the 3 off target. 24 seconds left in the game. Hart finds Randall. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding. So I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
6 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Randall. And they pick up 2.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
Trent left side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Brunson with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. And it's Randall with the jam.
Anytime you can get Randall moving toward the rim, that's a good thing.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Siakam draws the double. Back to Trent. Pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. And the Knicks with possession. It's a 3-point game. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Brunson from the arc. He can't hit that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Hard against Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Brunson with a double team. Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Siakam's got 5.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes in the post. Guarded by Barrett. Trent, the pass to Siakam. The 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Siakam outside. From the arc. Drills it from deep. Give him 8.
At the arc, Siakam can be so dangerous. When he gets an opening, he drills it.
Outside Barrett. Launches a 3. Here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Brunson against Pirtle. Pass to Randall. The 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
We talk about Randall's ability to score in a variety of ways. That time in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. There's a minute 26 left in the opening quarter. Fires it. The shot off that time. So New York will take it the other way now.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team.
Siakam, no good. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Right side, Brunson. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And here's Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall, the pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Barnes. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pirtle. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Barrett against Barnes. Here's Randall. Over Siakam. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Randall's got 9 points.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
Trent for three. That shot, no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Knicks. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
We've got Chris Boucher, Fred VanVleet out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Achua, and it's Young in at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And here are the Raptors now, after the basket by New York. VanVleet misses. Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
From behind the arc. And Grimes pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Fournier. Quickly, right side. Stolen by VanVleet. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And finished off by Boucher.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. VanVleet knows how to create separation.
Now here's Quickly. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Toppin's shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Boucher passes to Young. VanVleet outside. Three-pointer. That one is off. So New York will take it the other way now. To the inside. Quickly. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside for Boucher. On the wing, Fournier. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. And now a 9-point New York lead.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Young, the pass to VanVleet. Inside. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. VanVleet misses. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And here's Toppin from the arc. Counted from distance. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. quickly against Van Vliet. Outside for Boucher. To the left wing. Here's Young. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the middle. Pass to Grimes. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Van Vliet. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. 36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Young misses. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Pass to Fournier. Fires the three. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Outside Young. Back to Boucher. And here's Van Vliet. And he drives in. He's got a piece of it. And so it's the New York Knicks. Appreciate it, Allie. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randle and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Now here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. No good from outside. And New York shooting a fantastic 57%.
Before even getting to the lead, Josh Hart was impressive, racking up plenty of accolades at the collegiate level where he played all 4 years.
Outside Barnes. And that one drops for him.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Brunson passes to Randle. Back to Brunson. Outside Hart. Randle right side. Hurdle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Hurdle. Wonderful timing right there.
Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Toronto. Here's Randle. He's got 9. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Siakam. And that one's long. A college national championship was just one of Hart's many accomplishments pre-NBA.
BA, it's nice to come in the door a winner at that level. I think it really helped Hart in the long run. He knows what it takes to win big games, and he knows how to handle the pressure. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Screen by Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. And they'll get another chance.
Get there, get there.
Fades. The shot won't fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Anunoby. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
For the lead, and the Raptors, another 3.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Outside Hart. Randle outside. To stop the run. And again, the Knicks missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Barrett passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Outside Hart. It's Robinson, high post. He's working on Pirtle. Outside Robinson. To the wing on the left. Robinson, a screen on Barnes. Randall can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hart pulls it in. New York trailing. Kicks it out to Barrett. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Barrett. Hart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. Kicks it out to Barnes. A good look from Siakam. It's rebounded by New York.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Brunson. Randall with it. Nice move. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. It's stolen by Hart. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Pirtle. And here's Siakam. He's covered by Hart. Back to Pirtle. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
And so it's OG Anunoby. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Thaddeus Young out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Achua in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Allie, thank you. Topping with it, and it's Boucher picking him up. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Trent. Boucher passes to Young. Here's Porter. Plenty of room to knock down that one. And the Raptors lead by 3.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
To the paint. Here's Toppin. Achua with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Young from long range. Tries again. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Trent, the pass to Boucher. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
Chris Boucher, when he's in the zone, his accuracy can be impressive.
Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it to Quickly. Back to Hartenstein. On the wing, Fournier. To the inside. Achua with a steal. Here's Boucher. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hard to match up with Boucher inside, especially when he's trying to score. The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
A new lineup here for New York. Randall, good.
Sometimes he could be a little streaky. Randall has found a groove here tonight, though.
Trent up top. Brunson defending. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Robinson with the block. Randall, the pass to Barrett. From outside, off the mark. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
And the Raptors making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Down low, Boucher. Oh, plenty of contact on that. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Boucher.
You know, from what I've heard, Chris Boucher has a great attitude about his game. And he's always looking for ways to improve.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. To the middle. Hart passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. The shot by Pirtle, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Hart with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Brunson for 3. Randall. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Outside Brunson. Here's Robinson. Oh, sweet move. And a big finish by Robinson.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
3 from Barnes. And the Raptors, another 3.
Nice quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
Pass to Randall. He takes it in. Pirtle with the block. There's 45 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
26 seconds left to play in the 4th. And stolen by Barrett.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money. Left side, Anunoby.
Van Vliet against Brunson. It's Barnes on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Takes the three. No good. So the Raptors win it. I'm sure they would. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
Raptors off the tip. So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Yurtsevin out there with Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes outside. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Anunoby. For the 3. That one's not going to go. And Miami the other way now. Kicks it out to Hero. About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's Oladipo on the wing. Back to Hero. Yurtsevin with it. Hurdles there. Adebayo passes to Butler. With the clock winding down. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Back to Siakam. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Back to Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. The Raptors rebound. On the wing, Barnes. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, thank you, David.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now, Hero. The kick out to Oladipo, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Flynn's checked in for the Raptors. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Trent's checked in for Flynn. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Butler kicks to Oladipo. Adebayo down low. Siakam's there. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Adebayo. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Trent against Oladipo. There's the pick. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now Butler. After OG Anunoby missed from long range.
Well, that's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
Siakam passes to Trent. Back to Siakam. Passes it to Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Here's Trent. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Trent. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Hero with it. And now by Barnes. Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler playing the paint, yes, sir.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. The pass to Pirtle. Trent with the wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And it's Butler missing. Deflects the pass. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Porter subbed in for Anunoby. Here's Zeller. Back to Robinson. Picked by Zeller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer, to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it. Wow, I love how Thaddeus Young accepts that contact. He's always looking to get himself to the charity stripe. I think any time you can stretch your NBA career over a decade, that is a serious accomplishment. Consider Thaddeus Young, 16th year in his career. Incredible.
Kicks to Porter. And here is Trent outside. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat leading by 14. Lowry with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Zeller dishes to Robinson. Pass to Jovic. That one, no good. Nice D from Porter.
As for Thaddeus Young, a big contributor everywhere he's gone.
Greg, this guy, 13 straight years, averaging double digits in scoring. He was a starter in many of those seasons, and now kind of assumes that role of the grizzled veteran, passing on all that hard-earned wisdom.
Trent finds Achua. They need this one. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Zeller setting the pick for Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat. Raptors trail by 12. Trent with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Here's Boucher. Zeller grabs the board.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Trent kicks to Young. From deep. The shot will not fall. The Heat leading by 14. Lowry passes to Love. High post Zeller. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Robinson. Off with the layup.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. That's tipped. Butler with the steal. All going up court. The shot off that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Siakam. Here's Barnes. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Oladipo. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Adebayo.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. For three, Siakam. And it's Miami with the rebound. Yurtsevic's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Van Vliet outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, Fred Van Vliet, never afraid to mix it up, able to take contact and get the shot off anyway.
Oladipo, he takes it in, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense. Thanks so much, Dave, for the grip.
Your Raptors, 11. The Heat, 25.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. And Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy, giving the fans their money's worth.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here's VanVleet. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Adebayo drives in. Hero, that's a two-pointer. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. VanVleet against Oladipo. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First game foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Kicks it out to Hero. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Poked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
The kick out to Barnes. Crosses over, tipped away, and stolen by Butler. There's Hero with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Siakam, that's good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 3 assists in the game. Siakam finds Pirtle. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Barnes. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors trail by 17. Young pass to Achua. He kicks it to Porter. Back to Achua. And the layup is good. Achua's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's a nice find by Porter. He shows his versatility on that play.
Porter against Robinson. Pick by Zeller. Lets it go with a 3. Robinson misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Young for 3 and stolen by Zeller. Down low. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in. Outside for Lowry. Out to the right wing. Zeller inside. Defended by Trent. And it's good for 2. And the Heat lead by 17.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Achua. From outside, off the mark. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. It's been an and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Precious Achiuwa. There's Boucher out there with Young. Then it's Porter. And it's Trent in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Boucher's shot is off. Miami leading by 17, and Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Robinson for 3, hits it from 3-point range. Robinson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Miami.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Porter finds Achua to the paint. Trent outside. Back to Boucher, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Pirtle, he is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Young. For 3, Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Wallace with it, now guarded by Siakam. The offensive rebound, Zeller to the wing on the left. Tries again. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, that's about the frame of Gary Trent Jr. He can take any amount of contact, and that frame will hold up. Nicely done.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
That one is off.
Shooting for Miami.
And he sinks the second. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 18. Trent kicks to Siakam. That one off the back iron and out. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Scooped up. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. For 3, Siakam. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side Hero.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Boy, you have to love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. Understanding he's in rhythm, let me take on the burden offensively.
And Adebayo sends it back. Oladipo outside. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Looking to end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Siakam hits them both. The Heat leading by 22. Butler passes to Hero. Butler against Siakam. And it's Butler missing. After shooting the ball poorly, just 28%.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Here's Pirtle. That shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Outside Butler. Passes to Yurtsevin. Back to Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
They get the rebound. Yurtsevin passes to Oladipo. Kicks it out to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler from outside.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Trent passes to Siakam. Here's Trent. The pass to Pirtle. Fires the three. And no good that time. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York. Home court advantage coming into the building earlier tonight. And so off the tip, it's Miami. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here's Hero. Oladipo on the wing. Driving in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. We've got 2 conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Out to the right wing. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Hart. Brunson with it. Now Oladipo defending. Hart against Oladipo. Here's Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. The shake. And a big finish by Robinson.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Adebayo following the bucket by the Knicks. Can they get it? Here's Butler. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Outside for Randle. Oladipo against Brunson. And there's the drive. Outside Barrett. Pass to Hart. Puts it up from 17. Miami grabs the miss. 10 points separating these teams.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Hart. Outside Barrett. And the foul on Omer Yurtseven. That's his first foul. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Pass to Barrett. Launches it. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. They get it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. .103 left in the first quarter here. 5 on the clock. And here's Butler outside. No luck on that one. And New York the other way now. Barrett passes to Randall. Back to Barrett. Randall outside. Pass to Brunson. This one for 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Heat shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Outside Butler. Over Barrett. Again, the miss by Butler.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And so it's New York with it. Randall finds Hart. Adebayo with a steal. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Josh Hart.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
And Oladipo drops them both. Now here's Quickly. To the paint. Here's Toppin.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out in front, up by 8. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by this quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Setting the floor for Miami. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Cody Zeller is out there with Kevin Love. Toppin on a screen on Lowry. Quickly passes to Toppin. It's stolen by Love.
First team foul.
Fournier against Robinson. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Right side Love. Right wing. There's the double team Quickly. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Shakes him, tipped. Here's Jovic, guarded by Quickly. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Out to Lowry, to the wing, right side. Right side, Love. Outside, Robinson. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Inside. Pass to Grimes. The steal. Zeller, the pass to Lowry. Driving inside. And that one's good.
And he just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
Here's Hartenstein. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Toppin. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that one's good. Jovic.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And he dunks it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Robinson against Fournier. Outside for Love. Shot clock at 5. Sinks that one from the post. Love's got his first points of the night.
That's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
And it's Quickly with a miss. The Heat have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Love. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. He gets it in there. Love's gotten 4 this quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Quickly passes to Toppin. Second chance shot. Pass to Grimes. And here is Fournier. Here's Grimes. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. That one a little long. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Zeller, the pass to Robinson. That shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Toppin passes to Fournier. Back to Toppin. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
Outside Love. Back to Lowry. The offensive rebound.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And the first half now in the books. Allie, as always, thank you.
23, the Heat, 17.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And he gets the bucket.
But Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong 5 out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
Outside for Randall. Back to Brunson. Adebayo against Randall. Pass to Robinson. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Butler on the wing for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Back to Hart. Brunson up top. He's got 6. The 3-pointer off the mark. Miami trailing. Oladipo right side. Outside for Butler. Back to Oladipo. Hero against Hart. Hero no good. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Robinson. Left side Hart. Back to Robinson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Miami shooting 36% for the game. Not great. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Ferocious in his athleticism right there. Oladipo way up high.
Here's Randall. It doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
Hero finds Butler. Out to Oladipo. Driving to the basket. Here's your 7. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Brunson against your 7. Randall. Adebayo grabs the board.
New York foul. Julius Randle. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Hero.
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Adebayo in the post. Randall's there. The shot by Butler, no good. The Knicks have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Barrett passes to Robinson. Rebound by the Heat. Yurt 7's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Butler. There's 48 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Got it. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Brunson with it, guarded by Adebayo. Randall, the pass to Barrett. Now Robinson. Clock at 6. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler. He takes it in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Omer, your 7. Free throw good, Hart. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Hart. It could go. That shot off the mark. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. And that quarter was all about him. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Kevin Love out there with Cody Zeller. And he got the whistle up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Shot clock at 2. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
New York trailing. Quickly outside to the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Well, the Heat's shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Pass to Jovic. Over to the left wing. Love for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Heat lead by 3.
That's a huge part of Love's game right now. A catch-and-shoot player. He has great confidence in that shot.
Here's Grimes. Lowry outside. Zeller. Outside for Love. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition. Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's the double team quickly. Here's Zeller. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Zeller's gotten his first basket of the night.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Julius Randle's checked in for Toppin. Barrett comes in for Grimes. Hart's checked in for Fournier. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. And the foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Knicks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Hart. Randle, the pass to Hart. Randle with it. Counted by Adebayo. Back to Hart. 5 to shoot. He buries it from 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Up top, Hero. He's covered by Hart. Oladipo outside. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Now Robinson. He's covered by Yurtseven. Adebayo against Randle. Up top, Hero. Oladipo outside. From outside the arc. Drains the triple. And the Heat lead by 7.
Oladipo finding his range now.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Brunson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jimmy Butler.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 is up. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
When you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Hero outside. There's the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Picked it out of midair. Outside for Butler. Hero outside. Puts up a 3. Misses the shot. So no problem for Miami. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center filling out the middle. Now, here's Anunoby. And a wide open look for Siakam. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hart with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Barrett kicks to Hart. Back to Barrett. No good on the triple. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Brunson, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Barrett the pass to Brunson. All sorts of time. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Brunson's got his second basket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors. Brunson against Van Vliet. Brunson, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Siakam's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall kicks to Hart. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Anunoby, no good. New York trailing.
Blocking foul called on OG Anunoby. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Robinson. Crafty move. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one goes on Anunoby. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And here's Brunson following the three-pointer by Siakam. Randall with the bucket.
So dangerous in the paint. Randall with a good mix of power, skills, and balance.
From deep three-point range, and the shot will not go from Anunoby. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. The tray. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred Van Vliet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here is Purtle. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anunoby against Hart. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice rhythm on that play, and Randall with the smooth-looking shot.
Will it go? And Van Vliet lays it in.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Off target from outside. It's deflected. Toronto trailing. From deep. Anunoby, no good. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Randall passes to Brunson. Back to Randall. And that one is off. Good D by Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Brunson, no good. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Siakam for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. It's a tie game in New York. We've got more. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Randall. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Randall outside. Pass to Robinson. New York moving it around. To the inside. And finished off by Robinson.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Anunoby, good. Anunoby has got 8 points. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it. Sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll. And sometimes they'll just go under.
And finished off by Siakam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
Brunson with a clean look. Offline with his 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Knicks trail by 4. Randall left side. Kicks it to Robinson. Over Barnes. Robinson misses.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Barnes against Barrett. from downtown. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Brunson. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
The revenge triple loves seeing Fred VanVleet come right back at him.
Here's Brunson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Pirtle. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
VanVleet against Brunson. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Outside for Robinson. Barrett for 3. And the Knicks miss again. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Now here's VanVleet. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin, VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
For 3, Siakam. No good on that one. And New York will come the other way. And Randall throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Hits the 3-point bomb. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Here's Brunson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
So for Toronto right now, Young out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Achua. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Trent in at point guard. Fournier's shot is off.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to Achua. Boucher kicks to Young. Trent, right side. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Hartenstein. He misses the wide open layup. Now the pass to Achua. Outside Porter. Tries it from the top of the key. And the Raptors miss again.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Topping inside. Defended by Young. Oh, he misses the dunk. Raptors leading by 12. Porter finds Trent. Now here's Boucher. A three-pointer, no good. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Fournier, that's for 2. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Cans it from downtown.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Quickly with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Here's Fournier. Some nice passing by New York here. Grimes. Here's Hartenstein. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto leading by 9. From deep three-point range, and it's Grimes with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. You know, a few guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr. He can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
An absolute bomb from three-point range. Trent's got 6.
Do not underestimate Gary Trent Jr.'s range. He will take these deep shots.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And it's slammed in by Young.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Toppin passes to Fournier. Quickly with it. Toppin finds quickly. Here's Fournier, 6 to shoot. Hartenstein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Chris Boucher, when he's in the zone, his accuracy can be impressive.
Here's Quickly. Toppin kicks to Quickly. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Porter. The 3. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Toppin with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Count that one from Toppin.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Boucher. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Boucher's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Quickly the pass to Toppin. Driving the lane, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Raptors leading by 12. Nobody near Barnes. No good on the quick 3. Now here's Toppin, defended by Pirtle.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And ow! Brilliant throwdown. And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Toppin. Emmanuel quickly out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook, old school rebounding. Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Pirtle kicks to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Pirtle's shot is off. Knicks trail by 7. Robinson passes to Brunson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Barrett, no good. The Raptors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam inside. Back to Pirtle. Van Vliet wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. From past the arc, offensive rebound, and Robinson throws it down hard.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And again, Toronto no up. New York has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Barnes finds Pirtle. Barrett against Barnes. Nice D from Barrett. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Apparently no one willing to step in Randall's way, and you can see why.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Fires the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 5. Siakam for 3. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one. Barrett kicks to Brunson. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet with it. Brunson picks him up. A 3 from Barnes. He doesn't hit that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Siakam inside the 3-point line. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
New York missing again. After shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Barnes outside. Siakam outside. Pulls from the top of the key. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. Connects from 3-point range. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Raptors.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Pascal Siakam.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
There it finds Hart. Back to Barrett. It's Hart on the wing. Gets an open look and hits.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
So it's Toronto winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here.